Thank you. I have a request from the non-script, Ms. Monot.
Oui, merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you, Chairman. Under the guise of economic policy coordination, this is simply an extra tool to undermine national sovereignty in an important area, namely budgets. On the principle, the Patriots are against more federalism if that's at the expense of the member states. And the Fiscal Pact is the last incarnation of that, and we can see the results of that. Now, this is basically telling the governments what to do, and that's what the European texts tend to do. Now, to the rapporteur, Mr. De Backer, can I say that much of this sounds like ritual incantation. We're all for employment, we're all for growth, obviously. We all think there's a need for structural reforms. But that's stating the obvious. And I think that some points are out of place, if not wrong-headed. Paragraph 23, immigration creates economic growth and is an asset. Not at all. There is no correlation between the two things, because in France we've got massive unemployment and rather massive immigration, and we should be growing like mad, and we're not. In fact, we are doing the opposite. How can you ask 24? How can you say increased taxes on consumption, social VAT as it's called, and then reduce the social charges as well? I think we're seeing social failures and economic failures across the Eurozone area. And having a single approach, a single European economic form of governance, would mean that the member states were reduced to the status of lender. Now, within the Budget Committee, I will be saying that this is incoherent for the Parliament to be giving lessons of sound management to countries like France with reinforced surveillance at a time when the EU has built up the famous outstanding commitments, which are building up like a mountain of bills yet to be paid. And I think that they should sort that